make sure you save up. If you're an entrepreneur, make sure you save up for rainy days. That's basically what you have to do. It took me 2 years to get back to my normal person, like normal self. You just gotta stay consistent with anything that you do. Give me 1 second. I gotta go wash my beauty blender off. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl LexUpNext, and I'm back with another video. If you're a returning subscriber, what's poppin'? And if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Stop playing with it. Today I'm gonna do a long awaited video. I feel like I've been pushing off this video, not because I didn't want to do it, but only because, one, I was trying to get enough questions for the video, and then two, I had to find an event to even get done up for, to do a get ready with me, because I wanted to be a get ready with me and a question and answer video all in one. So that's kind of why I've been pushing off doing it, just trying to make sure everything was right for the video, and hopefully this video is good to go, you know. So today I'm gonna be doing, like I said, a get ready with me and a question and answer video. So I asked on Instagram for y'all to ask me some questions that y'all want me to answer, and that's what y'all did. Y'all asked me some questions. It's about maybe like 10 maybe 10 questions. I don't know for sure. It's not that many, but yeah, I was gonna answer some of them, not all of them. So that's why it's gonna be about like 10 of them. I don't know. I'm gonna look at them, and then I'm gonna answer the ones that, you know, I'm gonna answer or whatever. So while I'm answering the questions, I'm just gonna be getting ready. I'm gonna be doing my makeup, and I'm gonna be doing my hair, and you know, whatever. So what was that? Today is Sunday. It's October the 3rd. If y'all hear any noises in the background, that's my son. He's playing his tablet. I'm letting him be. So let me, and all the pictures of the questions are in my phone. I took a screenshot. So while I'm doing this, y'all go follow my Instagram. I'm putting it on the screen. Go do that right now. And on top of that, hit the like button, please and thank you. Okay, let me find it. I was just on them. Okay, before I start the video off, I need to start. I got a one-track mind, y'all, so I don't know how I'm about to do this video, like doing my makeup and talking to y'all at the same time. Like, that's really finna, yeah. But before I start the video off, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about myself, and this may answer a lot of you all's questions, basic questions, basically. Okay, so my name is Alexis. My Instagram is LexUpNext. A lot of people know me as LexUpNext. But it's kind of obvious what my name is. Alexis, LexUpNext. I got my Instagram name because I was just like, I'm up next, but it rhymed too, so it just went. It was like LexUpNext. Like I just had, yeah, it rhymed, so I had to do that. It just sounded, at the time, it just sounded lit. Like that really sounded lit. I am 25 years old. I am, my birthday is in January. I am an Aquarius. What else? I'm a mother. I have a son. He's 2 years old. I'm a makeup artist based in Atlanta. What else can I tell y'all? I'm a makeup artist based in Atlanta. I'm a salon owner. I have my own salon. I'm one of the owners. It's another owner, and she goes by the name Nisi. Yeah, I've been doing makeup for well over 5 years. I feel like I've been doing makeup since I was in high school, and I've been out of high school for a good little while. I graduated in 2014, so y'all can do the math. I'm not finna. I've been in and out of doing like makeup. I done been to shops. I done been to kiosks. At the malls, I done been other people's salons. I done been in a suite. Like I done did it all when it came to makeup. And so now I have my own salon, and I work out of there now. What else can I tell y'all? That's like basic information. I was born in Alabama, but all my life I've been in Atlanta. yeah, I was born in Alabama. I was there for like 2 years, and then I moved to Atlanta. The rest of my family is my brothers, they're from Atlanta. I got 2 brothers. Yeah, so basically I'm from Atlanta. Like, that's all I know. This is all I really know. So when people ask me, I always say Atlanta because I was 2 years old, if that, when I moved from Alabama. So I went to elementary here, I went to middle school here, I went to high school here. I went to daycare here. Yeah, so I think that's some basic information that y'all can know. And if y'all got any other questions that y'all want to ask me, y'all can leave it in the description. I mean, not, well, I said the description. Y'all can leave it in the comments, and then I'll answer them in another video if y'all come with enough questions or whatever. And then I might ask again on Instagram. I'm trying to draw this on my face. I'm not gonna really tell y'all what I'm using. This is just to get ready with me, answer the questions. So I'm not really, and then, you know, I'm a makeup artist. So if y'all want to, you know, if y'all want a tutorial, if y'all want a class, well, I haven't started my classes yet, but you know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm getting at. All right, so the first question I'm gonna be answering, let's see. A lot of these questions is kind of how I balance being a mom and an entrepreneur. Okay, so somebody said when you started doing makeup. So basically, how I explained earlier, I started doing makeup when I was in high school. I remember being in high school doing people makeup. I started off doing my own makeup actually, and I used to do the brows with the white concealer because I just thought it was just like, that's what was in, and I just thought it was cute. So I used to do that, and other people wanted me to do it on them. So that's what I started doing. I started to do their makeup. I remember doing somebody makeup in the bathroom. I might have tried to do somebody makeup in class. Then when I was in school, I also went to a cosmetology school in high school, and it's like a where you go there, you can get hours for cosmetology school. I didn't graduate cosmetology school. It was just something to do in high school. And there, I used to do makeup there and everything. And it was like more so hair. Like, they teach hair. But they taught hair. But I wanted to do makeup so bad that I was doing makeup on people. But that was part of cosmetology, you know. But you know what, cosmetology is more so hair. But I wanted to do makeup. Give me 1 second. I gotta go wash my beauty blender off. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. Let me see, think about where I was when I left. I was telling y'all about how, yeah, I used to do makeup at a cosmetology school. And yeah, after that, after I got out of high school, that's when I started working like in different makeup shops. Hopped around a couple places, worked in the mall makeup kiosk, worked at salons, worked at, I was just working everywhere. And then I ended up getting in a suite with the other business owner of the Glam Sale. That's the name of my salon. Well, our salon, yeah, that's the name of our salon. Whew. I just ran up the stairs. I'm tired. But yeah. So that's basically when did I start? When I started doing makeup. High school. I graduated in 2014. Yeah. Been a minute. Okay, somebody asked me what turned me into the hustler I am today. Honestly, I feel like I've been a hustler all my life. Look, y'all, I'm trying to concentrate and my mind going crazy trying to multitask. But I've been a hustler all my life. I remember in elementary, my mom used to go to Sam's Club. And I don't know if y'all have a Sam's Club where y'all are, but in Sam's Club, you can buy these little packs of like, it'll be like honey buns. I don't know. I really can't. I remember it being honey. Like I remember it'd be like a whole pack of honey bun, like 24 pack. Or you could buy like the candy with a whole bunch of different types of candy in the pack. Y'all don't mind me. Oh. But yeah, where you can buy a whole bunch of candy in the pack. Or just stuff like that. And I was in elementary doing that, like selling the candy. And trying not to get caught selling the candy. I remember I used to sell like the, why does it look so light? But I used to sell the y'all, I'm gonna darken it, don't mind it looking so bright. Basically I used to sell stuff in elementary, selling it for like $1 or $2, anything, and people was buying it. Like little kids would have money on them and they would buy it. I carry my little stash in my little drawstring book bag. Y'all remember the book bags that you pull and it tighten up at the top? That's exactly what I would do. What else? My first job was, it was definitely not doing makeup, but my first job was my first real job. I was 13 years old and I worked at a boys and girls club that I used to go to as a child. They had this summer program. They had this summer program here where if your parents signed it, you could actually work a job and get paid and everything like that. So that summer, that's what I did for like 2 months. And I was 13 years old doing that. And when I tell you I was making bank, like I was making some good money for 13. I remember one check, $600. Like, and the thing that made it so easy working there was because I knew the people. I went there. Like, everything was familiar and fun because I went there and it used to be fun when I was younger or whatever. So I had fun while I was working and making money. So that was my first real job. After that, they cut off the summer program where kids that was underage could work. And so that kind of messed me up. I couldn't work after that. I couldn't work until I turned, what, 16? And then my next real job was working at Little Caesars Pizza. And from there, I had job after job after job. Like, I always had a job. It was never me just not having a job. And that was, by that time I was in high school. And that's basically what I wanted to do. I wanted to work. I kind of made my mind up about that because I liked having money. My mom, I'm not gonna say we was just, okay, we was struggling at one point. But we wasn't poor, like where we was without, like where we have to stay, like some people have to live in a car or live out of a hotel. We never got to that point. We have stayed in public housing type thing going on or whatever, but it was never where we just couldn't eat or nothing like that. And on top of that, I'm the type of person that if it came to that, it would not have been that, because I'm gonna find a way to make some money. Literally, I will find a way. Sell water to a well. But I'm not good with selling stuff to people, but I'm good at physical work. Like, I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying, but yeah, I would find a way if it came down to it to make some money if that was the case. So really, I've been a hustler all my life. It's nothing new. I feel like it runs in my family. My mom was a single parent, whatever. So I kind of grew up watching her make money or whatever, and seeing like that she wasn't, you know, just in the best position. And that just made me want to go hard myself, I guess. Okay, next question. Okay, somebody said, I see you be on your baby thug thing. I don't know what you mean by that. Did having a child make you grow up, or you were just ready? I mean, I don't feel like, well, of course having a child matures you in certain ways. I was 20, I think I was 23 when I had him. So I mean, I kind of was young, but I was turning, by the time I turned 24, that was when I actually had him. I was pregnant when I was 23 and I had him when I was 24. So I mean, I was finished with college, because I went to college. I went for business marketing. No, I initially wanted to go for business marketing. I went for business administration, and I got my associates in that. But I finished college. I was finished with school, so it was kind of like, okay, I might as well. I was pregnant and it wasn't like planned, so I was just like, I might as well keep them type thing. Yeah. So that's what I did. I don't know. It really didn't, like I said, it really didn't make me grow. It just matured me a lot. You can't really do a lot when, I mean, you can if you got the right support system, because I get to travel, I get to do certain things, but it is certain times where it's like, okay, you can't do this because you have a child. So yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm still growing as a parent, a mother, as a woman, period. So yeah, it didn't necessarily, because I was already working and stuff. I wasn't financially where I wanted to be in life, but you know, I made stuff happen. So it does force you to mature and figure out what's next in life. Like, you know, you got a child to take care of, so it's like you gotta figure out what's next. Like, and I'm already that type of person. Like, when it comes to like businesses or financial, I'm just like, what's next? How can I make money? How can I make money? How can I do this? How can I do that? So what has your career journey been like? My career journey, it haven't been the best. Like, starting off, I wasn't nowhere near how I am now, like with my skills and with the amount of clientele I have. Like, I wasn't nowhere near where I was at. And then it took me a minute to even get the clientele. Like, I had been in the game for a good little minute and I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted. Like, the clientele, it just wasn't adding up. So I wanted to give up sometimes. Like, I just wanted to be like, man. And I kept looking at everybody else's progress, like how they got this many clientele. They're not even all that good. And what my problem was, that I had to look and notice that I wasn't consistent. Like, sometimes when I was working jobs, like, well, sometimes when I was doing makeup, like actually doing clients and taking clients, I would have a job too, so I couldn't put all my focus into just doing makeup. So yeah, it came times where I wanted to give up doing makeup, but I stuck through it, mainly because I feel like I like doing it. So even if I stopped doing it today, because I was just so sad or whatever that I wasn't getting clientele, I would still be doing it just for the hell of it, and my craft would still be perfecting as I'm doing it. So then I'm just like, dang, let me take a picture of this. Then I post it and then people just be like, oh, that look good. I want my makeup done. So it's just like, it's a learning experience. You just got to keep going. I always tell people that with any business, consistency is key. Like, consistency is key, literally. You just got to stay consistent with anything that you do, and it's bound to pop if you stand consistent and you really putting your all into it. And I feel like at some points I didn't even put my all into it. I just feel like this was something I was destined to do, because I did it. I didn't come off doing makeup like, oh, I want to be a makeup artist. It was more so like, I'm doing makeup, I like it. Then eventually I'm like, I'm doing makeup, might as well make money from it. And then I started to love it, and yeah, from there I just kept doing it. Like, I always not even try to get away from doing it, but I always end up getting a regular job, and I'll always find my way back to doing makeup again. Celebrity, okay, I'm gonna just go down the list so I don't get mixed up. Okay, somebody asked what are some favorite things that I like to do with Ashad, and that's my son. Some of my favorite things to do with him, like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, when he was young and a baby, I didn't like doing nothing with him, for real, because he was a crybaby. He was a real life crybaby, so I didn't really want to take him out in public, because it was a lot. I ain't gonna lie, it was overwhelming being a first time mom and having a baby and really kind of doing it on my own, a single parent. I had help from my family and his family or whatever, but yeah, I didn't too much like to do nothing with him when he was a baby. I literally just started doing stuff like outing events with him, because he was just a crybaby. I just didn't want to be the center of attention. I didn't want to be that person to be out at a restaurant and my son just crying and they looking at me crazy. And he's scared. He's still scary to this day, so it was a lot of stuff I couldn't do with him. What else? But now that he is of age, I like doing a lot of stuff with him. Like, I like going out to eat with him. I like him coming with me to the mall. I'll go shopping with him because now, you know, he can walk. When he was a baby, you know, when they babies, you got to carry that big old car seat, and it just be too much. It'd be a lot. It'd be a lot. I salute all parents, like, because I didn't know it was like that. Like, I seen it, but I didn't really know until I, you know, was a mother. But yeah, I do a lot of stuff with him. I done took him to the kids museum. He can go to the park. What else? We go out to eat, go shopping. I like doing all that with him. Sometimes I do be one of my, you know, free time, and I do it on my own. But there's a lot of stuff that I like doing and would like to do. Like, he's only 2, so it's kind of like I'm still getting into certain things, and he getting old enough to do certain things. I don't know if y'all see my last vlog. I took him to the fair, and that was really fun. He got on the rides, and I was surprised because when he had got on a little small fair ride, he was crying, and he literally had to get on there by himself. He was crying for a good little minute, and then he eventually stopped crying and was riding the ride or whatever. So I was nervous about taking him to this fair with these big rides, but he did good, and he had fun, and I had fun too. So yeah, I like doing little outings with him. That's age appropriate. I done took him to like one of the places you jump on a trampoline and jump in the balls. He was scared there. He played around a little bit, but like, yeah, he was a little younger. But let me turn this lighting down. Okay, I turned the lighting down a little bit because it was just looking so bright. But yeah, he's just a little scary. That's all. Other than that, I like doing a lot of stuff with him. Where your career? Okay, I answered that one. Celebrity client reviews. So I have a list of like celebrities that I have done, but I don't consider myself a celebrity makeup artist. I mean, and then a lot of people be like, you should consider yourself a celebrity makeup artist. I've been working on my craft, and I feel like now I'm really at a good position, like where I like my work and I feel like I could teach it. But I still don't consider myself a celebrity makeup artist. There's a lot of celebrities that when you do their makeup, they feel like you're obligated to do it. They feel like they can move around, they can do what they want to do. They feel like they doing you a favor, and that don't be the case. Like, I mean, I get that you known and all of that, but yeah, it just be a lot when doing celebrity. You got to move on their time. They want you to come when they want you to come because of who they are, and I'm just not that type of person. At the end of the day, like, it was cool doing your makeup, but like, if I'm not getting paid a bunch of money, I ain't nobody's servant. But okay, with that being said, I do have a list of celebrities that I have done, and you know, some was cool, some wasn't. I ain't gonna say they wasn't cool, but some was more needy, and I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. But okay, so let's see. I've done a lot of people know me from doing Akbar makeup. I've done Akbar V, the one that was on Love and Hip Hop. I did her makeup before she even got on Love and Hip Hop, before she blew up, and then I did something when she got on there. I did JT makeup right when it was blowing up. I done JT makeup. I've done what's the girl off of Black Ink? Dang, why I can't think of her name? She was on Black Ink. Dang, let me see. Duchess. I did Duchess makeup. I've done some Instagram models makeup. A lot of Instagram models. I'm trying to think of what else celebrities. I got a list of them, y'all. I can't even think right now. I've done W Magnum. She's a Jamaican, like, known artist. Who else? And I don't even just post them like that. I had them up here, but it was old. Oh, recently I did Ballet on the Beat. Y'all, why can't I think right now? Oh, I don't know if a lot of y'all know her, Carla Toby. She's real known in the, I think, makeup community. I've done her makeup. I've done my makeup. Okay, let's see who else. Y'all, I got a list. It's just that's not coming to me right now. I'm literally scrolling on my Instagram. Oh, this was when I did one of I used to do outbar makeup, but and I might have deleted them only because, like I said, I don't. Oh, this one I did Duchess makeup. Only because I just, to me, people are people. I mean, it's people that can really get you up there, get you known. I'm waiting for that pop or whatever. But yeah, who else makeup I did? I literally can't think, y'all. Y'all see I was scrolling and I was like, oh, I did her makeup. If I think of another one, I'm gonna say it, but I know I've done more than that. I just can't think right now. How has your mommy journey been? How did you feel when you first found out? When I first found out, anybody that unexpectedly get pregnant at 23, it was with my boyfriend, my boyfriend at the time. But I wasn't just happy like, yeah, I'm pregnant, whatever. It was more so like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, what do you do? But like I said, eventually I was like, I'm gonna keep him, my little baby. How did you feel when you first found out? Okay, and then my mommy journey. When I first had him, like I was saying, I was new. I feel like everybody probably feels like this. I feel like that I may have been going through what's the depression, when after you get pregnant. I may have been going through that only because, but my signs was more so angry. I was very mad about a lot of stuff. I would get mad over the smallest things, and I started to notice that wasn't me. Like, I knew something was wrong, like. But yeah, I would literally be mad, like angry at everything. I had to stop and I had to notice that that energy wasn't me. Like, I'm a goofy person. I like to laugh. I don't like to be angry and mad all the time. So when I figured that I was like not myself because of the pregnancy or whatever, that's when I got into spirituality and I started to do a lot of praying and research and all type of stuff. So but yeah, the journey, it's a journey and I'm still on it. Like, I'm 2 years in and I feel like I'm way better than what I was when I first had him. Like, when he was a baby, y'all, I was struggling. I would literally cry with him. Like, we would both be crying together. But now I feel like I'm a mother. I know how to get things done now with him. It was hard to get stuff done when he was a baby. I just didn't know about none of that. I didn't know that you can't, some babies don't latch on and you can't breastfeed. Like, I didn't know babies stay up all night, like wake up every hour of the night. Like, I really didn't know that. I really did not know that. So a lot of this stuff was really new to me. So it was a struggle getting used to everything that wasn't the norm. And then I was in my own apartment, so that was a struggle. I didn't really, when I first had him, I was living with my baby daddy, and eventually he moved out and I was living, struggling, trying to get through stuff. But I got through it, and it gets easier for anybody out there struggling. It gets easier, y'all. The baby stage don't last forever. That was the hardest stage. He in his terrible twos now. He bad. He getting bad, but that baby stage, I don't know. Y'all can't convince me that that wasn't. Whoo, child. That was hard. That was something different. I did not know it was like that. I I just touch surfaces. I mean, touch like surfaces of the topics. I don't want to get too in detail. Like, if y'all want me to get real in detail, I'll make a whole video on one question type thing. But yeah, my journey has gotten way better, and I'm loving it. I was loving it at the beginning. It was kind of more so like I was getting used to it. It was hard for me to say that I just loved it from the beginning. I ain't gonna say when I was pregnant and I had him, the labor was bad. My epidural didn't work. Like, it was a lot I didn't know that could happen. Like, I didn't know your epidural couldn't work. It was a struggle, but I'm loving it. Like, I love him to death. Like, I literally love him. I want him back in my belly just so he can be right there with me. That's how much I love him. That's my best friend. I can't wait till he start like understanding everything, like, and we could talk and all of that. Like, that's gonna be so fun. Okay. When you start doing it. How did you meet She Hollywood TV? How did you meet Jazzy? I don't know if a lot of y'all know, she used some of my videos, but she's still a light-skinned girl. But I met her in college. I met her in college on a drunk night. It was my birthday. I think it was my birthday. I was so drunk. And my best friend, she was her roommate. And that night we hung out because she told her that was my birthday, and like we just literally hung out. And from then on, it's been nothing but fun. Yeah, that's how we met. We met in college, in the dorm. She stayed in the 12-bedroom. I might have stayed in like, was it an 8 or 4? It might have been a 2, 4, 6. It might have been a 6-bedroom dorm, and she stayed in the 12-bedroom dorm. And ever since then, we've been linked up and locked in. MIB. It was her ass that answered the question. Okay, how did you balance life as an entrepreneur, baddie, co-parent, and mom? So, as an entrepreneur, it's kind of hard. You gotta have that, what am I trying to say here? Basically, it takes a village. It takes a village to raise a child. You gotta have a support system. Like, when trying to be an entrepreneur, even if it's a friend, family, you literally gotta have that support system. Some people do it without. I ain't gonna lie, you know, some people they do it without, but I know it's hard. I know. I just know it's harder. It's way harder than doing it with the support system behind you. That, like, thanks to my mom, my grandma, his grandma, I got a support system behind me. Mainly my mom and my grandma, that's who's behind me, and then his grandma who's behind him, my baby dad. She helps a lot. I got a great support system. But yeah, you really have to have a support system when it comes to being an entrepreneur. You gotta have a motivation behind you. Like, a lot of people don't have that push behind them. Like, I didn't seen it. A lot of people don't have that push behind them. I don't know what it is with me. Like, I literally have a fire in my ass that make me want to go and get some money. Like, and I just always been like that. So you gotta have that motivation behind you to keep you going, because sometimes you do get down, sometimes you don't want to do it, you want to give up or whatever, but I always get back up and I keep pushing. Like, I done had depressed moments, I done had times I don't want to get up and do nothing, but I made it happen. Like, I get up and I still do it. A baddie. Now, how I balance being a baddie and a co-parent, or I mean and a parent and all that, I don't know. Like, I have my support system. His grandma gets him if I want to go out sometime, or if I go out of town, he has, you know, somewhere to stay. The baddie part, like, I guess with looks and stuff, I literally this year have got on my, I mean, I've always been pretty and I always know how to do my makeup and all that, but literally like self-care. I feel like this year it was more of self-care. Like I didn't been in tune with, ooh, that's big. I've been in tune with myself and doing more so things I love to do, and like pushing myself to my full potential with looks, makeup, hair. Like, because at one point I didn't care about nails. Like they need to be done right now. Don't pay attention to me. I didn't really care. I always, my hair would be done, but sometimes I would just, you know, sometimes I come out the house not caring how my hair look, but it'll always be done. I just did not give a freak or whatever. But now I try to keep up with my nails, my lashes. I get my lashes done every, you know, when it's time to get done. It was stuff that I really just didn't care about. Only another reason was because I wasn't financially where I wanted to be. So it was, dang, I forgot to do my eyebrows first. Yeah, I told you I can't concentrate for real. I can't multitask for real. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do them now. But yeah, I just, that's how you be a baddie. And then baddie on a budget, if you ain't financially where you want to be. Like I literally had to fake it till I make it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all better fake it till you make it. And I ain't saying like just be out here being fake or nothing like that. It's more so like, if you gotta do some stuff on your own, do your hair, learn how to do your hair, learn how to do your nails, just so you can be that person that you see yourself as, or as if you like Depress because you want to be this person and you can, like you can. And don't let nobody else tell you can't. Like, you better figure out a way. I'm that type. I was the type that always figured out a way. I wasn't financially where I wanted to be. I learned how to do my own hair. I ain't gonna say I learned how to do my own nails because I didn't learn how to do that. I just didn't give a fuck about my nails for real, because I would bite them. I couldn't keep a set to save my life. But now as I get older, I'm learning. My camera about to die. I need to change the battery real quick, y'all. Hold on. Battery. But yeah, so what I was saying was, like, I literally, the person I see myself as, or as a bad bitty or whatever you want to call it, I make myself that person. I keep my hair done as much as, you know, you possibly can. Some days, you know, you might not can get your hair done or have it done, because, you know, in between hairstyles and stuff. But yeah, you just gotta picture yourself as a bad bitch and turn into her. Turn into the picture that you see yourself. And whatever your definition of a bad bitch is. Because everybody probably got their own definition of one. Then, like I said, turn into her. My definition was hair done, lashes done. Because I used to be like, how they be keeping their hair, lashes, makeup done, all that. Now, me personally, I don't wear makeup every day, even though I'm in makeup parties. But, yeah, you just got to figure out what's your definition of one and become that person. That's all I can say with that. And then it just comes normal. Like, it ain't really balancing out with being a, because my son is over there and I'm right here and I'm still getting bad. You gotta have that energy and motivation behind it. I'm still about to be bad. Is it in makeup? Like, don't play with her. Not one of them. And a co-parent. Co-parenting been a struggle. I don't want to get into too much detail with that, only because it's a lot. And my situation is different than a lot of people's situation. Not really, but yeah. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. What made you decide to get your own shop instead of working in someone else's, and has it been easier? So yes, it's been way easier. Oh no, let me stop. It hasn't. It's easier when it comes to dealing with people. You don't have to deal with nobody else because you're the boss. But like, it gets hard sometimes. You gotta pay the bills. You gotta pay the water bill. And if people not in there working, if you're not getting clientele, if you're not making the money, then you know, or if the shop not making the money, you coming out of pocket. So yeah, sometimes it can be a struggle, but it is way better than working for somebody else. I can't tell you that. Working in somebody else's salon, like, it's yours. It's yours. Like, you do what you want when you want to, and you make the rules. What made you decide to get your own shop instead? Because like I said before, I done been through different shops, different locations. It was time for it. And then the Nisi, the other owner, she kind of motivated me to get it too, because she was like, that's basically what we should do. And I just went along with it. You know, it happened. I want to know something crazy. It wasn't recently, but not too long ago, I had looked at it was a while ago though, but not that long ago. I had is it Indeed? What's that place that you had to fill out to get a job? I looked on there and I seen in my bio, or like a bio that you had to put on there, where I said I eventually want my own salon. That was years, when I tell you years ago when I did that. If y'all don't believe in manifestation, y'all better get into it. Because like when I read that, tears almost came to my eyes. Like, that was years ago I made that. That was when I was looking for a job. I said I want to eventually have my own salon. And look, I got my own salon. And I think it's so crazy. So crazy. So yeah, y'all better get into manifestation and manifesting what y'all want and really being on it. If you got the drive behind you and you want something, go get it. Like, I always tell myself, in my head, I'm the queen of manifestation. If I want something, I'm going to go get it. Period. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. You got to believe it. You got to believe it. Once you start to believe it, you're going to see everything coming into, like, play. Like, everything that you believe is going to come alive. Like, if God see you trying and you putting in that work behind what you want, oh, he's going to push you. He's going to take it up through there. He's going to do that. Okay. Let me see the next question. I'm about to how do you balance being a mom, entrepreneur, and having a life outside of both? Well, I kind of explained how I balance being a mom and an entrepreneur. Like I said, being having a support system behind you, and then you gotta just have that motivation in you, because some people don't have it in them. Like, you really just gotta want it. You gotta want it. So if you want it bad enough, you're gonna go get it. Don't push yourself to the point of stress, because that can't happen. You do what you can. Take it day by day. Don't think too much in the future, because what they say, you thinking in the future too much, you got anxiety. You thinking in the past, you got depression. I had both at one point. This was even before I even had my son. So when I see myself getting like that, I start to meditate. I start to pray. I start to do all type of stuff. Like, I had to take time for myself, because it do get stressful sometimes. But being outside, like, I know a lot of y'all probably see me outside a lot. I'm still able to live my life with the situation I got going on. And I still take care of my son. I still take care of my son. I still get everything done, get business done. So I'm kind of well-rounded when it comes to that. And then I know when it's time to, you know, be in the house. So being outside is just, sometimes I take a break from outside, because I just, let me tell you, when I first had him, I was not outside. Like, this year, 2021, this year is my most year, like, since I had him, the most I've been traveling, been outside, having fun. Like, I feel like I'm back to myself. Like, it took me 2 years to get back to my normal person, like normal self, because I wasn't myself the first year and a half. Well, yeah, the first like year of his life, year and some months. That's when I was really, by this summer, I was ready. Like, I was back to myself, back to not being really depressed or nothing like that. So I was outside. I'm gonna lie to y'all, I was outside, and I still be outside some, but when it's time to be inside, I'm inside. I'm inside too, so I'm inside and outside. I have to be inside. I have a child, so when it's time for that, it's time for it. I don't stress myself out about being outside, because I could really care less to go out there. It is fun, but I like being in the bed too. Like, but if I get too invested in being in my bed or being like at home and just working, that's what stress you out. You kind of need that time to yourself too. That'll take you into a depression mode if you just in the house. But it just depends on the type of person. Some people do it, they like being in the house. But me personally, if I just stay in the house and I just like sit in the bed, because I'm the type, I would sit in the bed all day if I ain't gotta go to work, if I ain't gotta do nothing. I mean, of course I'm gonna take care of him and get him some food. We just go chill in the room, because I like my room. Is real content, is real. But being in your room in the dark and anything like that, it can really start to depress you. So you gotta be outside sometimes. You gotta get out sometimes, even if it's not literally going to the club or nothing like that, drinking, any of that. Just get out, get some fresh air, go to the park, take a run, do something, because you don't want to just be inside all the time. But as long as you got a support system, they will help you with that. If you don't have a support system, I'm really speaking from experience. If you don't have a support system, I really don't know. Like, if you're working and you send your child to daycare, use that time some days to yourself. But I know everybody is different, because I'm an entrepreneur, so I choose when I want to work. And some people, they actually have to go to work when they drop their child off and they come home, cook and stuff like that. So I'm just speaking from my experience and what I have going on. It's kind of hard to speak for everybody else, but that's why a lot of people tell you to be your own boss. It takes the pressure off of life, really. Because doing a 9 to 5 and having to wake up, be somewhere when somebody tell you to do that. I mean, it's kind of like that too, but you only schedule, you schedule your own hours with being a makeup artist. So, yeah, it's kind of easier to be outside. Did you have to leave everything that was familiar to you before you became successful? No, not necessarily. Like, the people that I've been around has mainly been the same people that I'm still around. I mean, I don't talk to a lot of people like I used to, only because I feel like that's life. You get older and everybody got their own stuff going on, but I'm still, they still cool, whatever. We still friends. That I'm not used to, I don't know. Like, I really can't really say that anything was not, everything that was familiar I had to get rid of, because everything is really still the same. I had to just get rid of being angry. I had to get rid of, I don't know, I had to get like spiritually aligned. That's what I feel like I had to do. That's what I really had to do, get spiritually aligned and really get in my head where I'm like, I'm about to get in my bag. I'm about to take this makeup class. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. Once you start putting in that work, it's gonna come. So what do you do when customers start to slow down? Does it depress you? Like, recently my clientele slowed down. It was when people went back to school and I was kind of thrown off. Like, it threw me off. I'm just like, oh my God, my clientele is slowing down. Like, what is it gonna stay like this? Like, it kind of confused me a little bit, but I know that it eventually picks back up. I just have to wait it out. But what I do, make sure you save up. If you're an entrepreneur, make sure you save up for rainy days. That's basically what you have to do. You have to save some money up, so you just don't be looking crazy. You spending all your money, then it's come to a slow day. Now it's time to pay your rent or you pay your bills. Then what? So you gotta save up when it come to having your own business or clientele, because it can become slow at some points of the season. Everybody know around tax time, money is flowing, okay? And then right before school, it slows down a little bit, because everybody, working on Oh, this is so, I didn't know this was like this. But everybody working on getting their kids into school, they get their hair done or whatever. And mainly kids, that's in high school or something, they get what, they nails done, and you know, nothing too major. Like, they ain't getting their makeup done to go to school. So, and then their parents ain't worried about getting their makeup done because they focus on getting their child stuff done. So yeah, you have slow seasons. You have slow where it gets pretty slow sometimes, but you just gotta thug it out. And like I said, you gotta save up. I think I'm getting close to the end of the messages. Did you have to change your people and mindset drastically to own your own shop? Yeah, kind of mindset. Like, I'm still working on my mindset when it comes to being a salon owner and a boss at that. Like, a boss as in you running the shop and having to tell people what to do. But I mean, other than that, it wasn't really a big, because I'm still the same person that I am. Like, you know, me as a person, I'm still gonna be the goofy person. It's just when it's time for business, it's time for business. Get stuff together, get stuff right in order. But the people that was around me, like I said, there's some people, a lot of people I'm still around. I might not talk to every day, or might not see every week or every month, but you know, my friends. When I'm a friend, and my friendships are long, like long time friendships. It ain't no, like, I really have friends that is short term friendships. So a lot of them are still around. And people that's around, I mean, yeah, that's just it. Okay, so that's the end of the video. That's the end of well, that's the end of the questions. I'm still not done doing my makeup. I'm trying to, I hope this look right in the right lighting, because I don't have the lighting that I got up at the shop. But yeah, that was basically it for the questions. If y'all got some more questions for me, leave them in the comments. Okay, y'all, so it's coming to the end of my video. I didn't really get to make an outro, so I just wanted to come in and tell y'all thank you for watching this video. I hope y'all liked the video, and I hope I answered a lot of you all's questions. Yeah, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video.